This is a short video to show you how you can set up and test and make some changes to your widget. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go get a copy of the widget so we can go take a look at it. So you're going to come to Account and you're going to click on Widgets for your site. And when you do that, it's going to bring you to a fairly generic page. And so here's the default code that goes in here. Now you can obviously come in here and choose different views. So if you want to choose a simple booking flow or a booking flow for a specific activity or the web page activities or the calendars, you can do that. But we're actually just going to come back and we're just going to go and do a basic simple booking flow. Okay, and it's going to ask me for a specific activity. We're just going to do a standard view and I'm going to copy this text. Okay, we're going to take this text, we're going to open it up in a new tab. And when it opens up in this new tab, this just gives me an opportunity to take a look at it. So you're going to see a couple of things that happen here. So we'll actually walk through a quick booking. I'm going to go ahead and click Make Your Booking. We'll do a shared ride. We're going to do an evening ride, and we're going to do an adult ticket. And so you notice we call it tickets, and notice it says Schedule Your Flight up there. We've made some changes to the text already. I'm going to go ahead and choose a date and a time. And so one of the things that we often get asked is sometimes you don't want to call them attendees. Sometimes you want to call them, passengers, or you've got something else that you want to refer to that guest as. So you've got the ability to change all of that text. You've got the ability to change where it says schedule your flight. It might be book your tour. You've got the ability to do all those things. So I'm going to go to the next section here, and you're going to notice that one of the things that often people want to change is our system says surname. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can easily come into the system and just change that, but how you can do all the text in general. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come in here and we're going to go back to widgets for your site. Okay, it's going to bring us back to the beginning, and we're going to click on advanced options. And once we're in the advanced options, you're going to see there's a navigation across the top, and one of them is text. Now, one of the neat things I can do is because everything on the widget can be customized, and you're going to notice this is a very, very long list of text. Okay, so all the things that can be changed, and you can change any of these words that you want, but sometimes it's hard to find the exact one. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually run a little search, and if you go to your keyboard and you just type in, hold the control button down and the F button down, it's going to open up a little search box over here. It might be in the bottom corner, but somewhere on your browser is going to be a search box. And what we're going to do is we're going to type in surname. Okay, and so here it pops up as surname, and we're going to change surname to last name. Okay, now there may be a few other places obviously where surname shows up, and let's go just take a look at those. So we're going to change that. Again, we want to change recipient's surname to recipient's last name. And maybe there's one more spot, and that's good. So we're all set. So now we've changed that as well. So maybe you don't want to put expiry in here as well, and you want to put it as card expiration date. And I better spell expiration right. There we go. Oh. There we go. And once I do that, I can go ahead and hit save. My widget has been fully updated at this point. So, and even if the widget is already out on your website and you realize you want to come back and change something later, you can come back in, go into this section, and you can modify your widget from there as well. Now, also under the advanced options, it gives you the ability to take a look at how you want it to be put on your site. Now, we have a pop-up, which is our most common, but you can also embed the widget into your website. Although the challenge with embedding your widget is sometimes that with mobile devices, it doesn't necessarily render quite as well. So we usually do recommend for people to do the pop-up. We also have the ability to customize the type of widget that you want. So I think all of you have seen that we have these web activity pages. We also have a simple booking flow, so if you want to do it for just one specific activity, you can do that as well. I showed you the text section that goes there, and then we've got some options, which is what else do you want to include. Specifically, if you're using our calendar or the web activity page, you can allow people to navigate back and forth. And then again, there's always this preview button that's here, that when we click on preview, it's going to give us an example of what we want to see. So also check out the PDF document. There's some additional information on how you can customize, set up, and test your widget as well. Thanks so much.